Am I doing too much?
Lion face?
No, you're doing
Lemon face.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. All right. Welcome to The Gentleman's Podcast. I'm Isaac.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Alex.
Just so the haters know who to hate on.
We're going to change it up.
Yeah.
And this guy.
Why me?
This is only natural, man.
Why?
Because you're the asshole of the group.
Always hating the white guy.
You're the asshole of the group.
Who's being oppressed now, huh?
This guy.
See, now you know how
Daniel.
it feels.
Yeah.
Now you know how
Take
it
it.
feels.
Don't comment on it. Just take it.
So what are we discussing today?
Let's talk about being cheated on.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
Okay.
that's a tough one.
sad. That's a sad topic.
That's easy.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we should talk about maybe not so much our experience in it, but I've been cheated on. Have you been cheated on?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
Not that you know of.
Never. Who would cheat on this? Come on. Yeah. I just have to cheat on. Yeah.
And just talk about like how we can help other people that have currently been cheated on. You know, a lot of shit's been going on since the pandemic. A lot of relationships were terminated because of it, and
Okay.
could be because of breakups. So let's try to help people out.
But first, we have to determine what is cheating. A lot of people have very different viewpoints on what they consider cheating. Some people consider, like, if their significant other watches porn, they consider that cheating.
Yeah.
Or if they're, like, out in public and they're flirting with somebody else, they consider that cheating. Or some people, it's like actual sexual intercourse. That's what they consider cheating, or kissing, you know. So where do we all agree what's cheating? Where do you think?
Kissing for sure, intercourse, maybe even going out of your way of like really hiding,
So
like
that's
even
that's
like talking to someone.
that's where I was going to go with it. I think cheating is anything that you would have to hide from your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it was like just texting somebody behind your like if you're having to delete texts out of your phone, I think that is a form of cheating because you're hiding something from your spouse.
Yep.
So that's a form of infidelity, you know?
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree. If
Anything you have to
anything
hide?
that you have to hide is cheating.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I feel. And I know there are certain situations where, you know, it may be acceptable as far as like that other person is cheating on you, then maybe you do get your chance to go.
So you think like revenge cheating is okay?
I think it's, to me, it's all right.
Okay.
Revenge is revenge.
It's kind of like getting a hall pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think revenge is revenge. And
I don't think that way, but that's okay.
yeah, I don't mind. If you're gonna if I cheat, then I can't, who am I to tell you can't cheat? That's the way I feel.
Yeah.
And also, even if you're not the one that cheats,
You're
if
you're saying like if she stays with you, then she gets like a free pass.
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't, who am I to say you can't? That's like, I mean, that's, you know, that's just, that'd be like the whole double standard shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, like, nah.
Yeah.
For me, it's if I do it,
Well,
I can't, who am I to tell you?
What do you guys think? Like, do you think typically men cheat more than women, or do you think women
No.
cheat more than men?
From what I know, women cheat a lot more than men.
Yeah. What do
And
you
it's
think?
a lot easier for women.
I
don't
think
know, man.
I think
That's-
it's easier for women, but man, I think if you asked me 10 years ago, I think men cheated more than women. But 10 years later, like today's time, I think women cheat more than men now.
I think it's all situational. Say
I'd like
athletes,
to look it up though and see if there's got to
Statistics.
be a study out there that shows.
I'm pretty sure there is.
But
I think we're in it right now, like where there's no way that there's no data out there because it's happening right now.
I think there's data
I
out there.
think there's that.
I don't think there is.
Well, I know
For,
that,
like, what's going
I know
on
the
now.
divorce rate is 70% women divorcing men.
Mm-hmm.
I know that statistic for sure, but I don't know the cheating rate right now. But what's your viewpoint on like because it's very hard to be cut and dry on cheating. On like, let's say your significant other cheats on you, it's so hard to say, do you stay or do you leave? Because it's not that black and white. It's
Right.
not that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can be that simple, but when you have kids and a marriage and like finances and just all the things involved, it's really hard to be that cut and dry. But what would your first advice be to somebody like another man that gets cheated on by his wife or his girlfriend? Would you say stay or leave?
I think you have to kind of
Is
look
it like
at the whole.
Is it case by case basis?
Yeah, I think it is case by case. Yeah. If it's like a relationship, you guys don't have kids, like boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys don't have kids, you don't really have like a home together, maybe
Then just
like
get
an
the fuck-
apartment.
then just get the fuck out. Just cut your losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that shit will eat you up big time.
Yeah.
And then
for
you'll
sure.
start to like, question yourself, from a man's point of view, you start questioning yourself. Like,
I think even for women though, I think when a woman gets cheated on, I think it brings out insecurities in everybody.
oh yeah. Mhm.
You know, like first I think it's like physical insecurities, like my body wasn't good enough,
Right.
or
Mhm.
I wasn't pretty enough, or even for a guy, I wasn't handsome or good looking enough, whatever. Like, so, and especially if you see the guy that she cheated on you with or the girl that he cheated on you with, you're going to compare like, oh, maybe her hair is better than mine, or
Mhm.
her boobs are bigger than mine, or his muscles are bigger than mine, or whatever,
Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily have to be with like, all right, so if the guy's better looking, you're going to say, what the fuck? Like, so I wasn't good looking. But if he's ugly, then it fucks you up too. Because it's like, wait, dude's ugly as shit. So it has nothing to do with looks. So what is it?
Chicks,
It's the anything.
He's just
It could be anything.
Mhm.
It's all about what that
he's
person-
got that riz.
There you go.
There you go.
He's got that riz.
that riz. Yeah, that's what it is.
He's got that.
So then you start looking at yourself. I lack the riz, man. I'm so rizless.
He's just got that witty, that fucking just smooth talking,
Yeah.
just knows how to really soak the panties.
There it is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There it is.
Damn.
You lost.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter if he's got a yellow tooth or not. He just knows how to.
Yeah, or missing tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Or no teeth.
Yeah, yeah. Man, if I
Good.
got cheated on with a dude with no teeth, that'd suck. Because then I can't even knock his teeth out. Like,
Yeah.
now I just got to go straight for the eyes.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, man.
Just chop to the throat, so you can't do that shit no more.
I think my first piece of advice to anybody, like, no relationship is more important than the relationship you have with yourself. Whether you're in one
Mm-hmm.
or you're not in one,
Yep.
you have to be good with you first. So that way, in the case that somebody does cheat on you or leave you, or there is any kind of infidelity, you're not worried about being on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my first piece of advice. I mean, but cheating is like, it's a blessing and a curse, man, because
It's-
if someone cheats on you, say you're 5 years into a relationship and someone cheats on you, well, yeah, you could look at it like, oh, I wasted 5 years with that person. Or you could look at it like, well, hell, at least I only wasted 5 years with that
yeah,
person.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. At least I
I
didn't.
know.
At least,
what kind of
yeah.
person
At least I didn't
I'm
waste
dealing
10 years or
Mhm.
20
At
years.
least I probably didn't have no kids with that person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all the what ifs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
shit. Maybe I'm lucky. I
you
didn't marry
always
that person.
you could always look at things glass half full or glass half empty. So you have to try to look towards the positive, but it's really hard when that shit happens. You know?
Yeah. And it opens up a new opportunity of finding yourself again. I think a lot of guys, and maybe women as well, I can't really speak on them, but just commit themselves to their partner so much that they end up kind of losing themselves within that. And when you get cheated on, and if you call it quits, it's an opportunity to go and find yourself again.
I think that's a big mistake that people, like, I don't think it's wrong to give your partner your all and be there for them but you have to be there for yourself too. You can't you can't forget about you.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, you love the person you're with and you want to give them the best life possible and you want to be with them every second of every day and just do everything you can to make them happy. But you got to make yourself happy too. You know, you got to be cool, calm, and collected on your own, because there's no guarantee that your partner's always going to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? So, yeah, but I do know, like, from my past experiences, I've lost myself in relationships and then got cheated on and then, you know, spiraled down the rabbit hole of depression and, you know, the why him and why not me and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But now I just look at it like how Daniel said, it's like a blessing. It's like, all right, now I know who you are. And now I know that I definitely don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
And I think once a cheater, always a cheater. I've never cheated. And I could say, I could put my hand on a Bible right now, you know?
Well, luckily.
You got your pocket Bible? Let me get out my Bible app. No, I just think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think, like, if you're okay doing it once, you're going to do it in your next relationship. And then the relationship after that. And then, you know, I don't think it ever stops. Maybe once you really, like, get older and you want to settle down, it might stop. But I don't know. I just think you're either the type of person that can't do it, or you can always do it. And I'm definitely the type of person that can't do it. Why? Like, why am I going to cheat? If I really want to bang some other chick, I'm just not going to be with you.
Yeah, just call it quits. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
To me, I don't believe that you are always a cheater if you cheat.
No? You think people change?
It's situational. I think it's all situational.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's people that are, you know, that they could be in a fucked up relationship, but they got so much into it that they just don't leave it. Maybe it could be a money issue, maybe it could be emotional or attachments because of family and kids or any of those kind of situations.
I think the type of people that cheat are the type of people that there's something internally wrong with them and they're not finding satisfaction within their own life. So they start looking for other people to make them feel complete. And especially because, like, there's a lot of factors into why people cheat. It's not always just attraction. It's sometimes, you know, you're not getting enough, like, emotional stimulation with your spouse, or maybe sexual stimulation, or you guys just, like, you know, when you first start dating somebody, everything is cool and it's butterflies and rainbows. And after, you know, spending a few years with somebody, you kind of, like, you get bored, I guess, or you get into a groove and a routine, and then you want something fresh and new and exciting. You know, you want, like, that feeling of excitement back. And so I think people, like, they just tend to, I'm not saying, like, what am I trying to say here? I'm not trying to excuse cheating for any of these reasons. Like, I don't think it's okay at all. If you're not getting the emotional stimulation at home, it's not okay to go cheat, or the sexual, or whatever. But I think that's what triggers it.
So if you're willing to put energy, if you're the one cheating, if you're willing to put the energy on someone else, why can't you put that same energy into the relationship of just, like, being spontaneous, or change it up or something, you know?
Or why can't you just leave the person you're with and then go be with somebody else?
Yeah.
You know,
without the feeling of guilt,
because you're afraid of afraid of hurting their feelings by dumping them. Well, what about hurting their feelings by cheating on them and getting caught?
Yeah.
You know, and then if you don't get caught, you have to live with that. Like, fuck that, dude. You that's like committing murder and not telling anybody about it. You know, you have to sleep with that shit every night and know that you fucked up and did something wrong. Whether it's wrong, like, just in the eyes of people, or wrong in the eyes of God, but, you know, you fucked up and did something shady.
Yeah.
And to have to go to bed with that every night, dude, I don't want that shit. That's why I'd rather just, hey, babe, sorry, I'm not really feeling it with you anymore, you know, and I want to start seeing other people.
Yeah. Fortunately, people aren't real like that, man.
They should be, man.
Yeah, they should be.
Keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. I don't know. I mean, let's talk about experiences then, man. I mean, because the only way you could tell our viewers how to move past cheating is to talk about how we move past it. So
Mhm.
I know one way I moved past it, man, was getting closer to God, getting closer with my family and my friends, and finding hobbies to keep me entertained and keep me focused. One of those happens to be the gym, you know, and believing that God has a plan for me and a purpose. And not to say that like God was punishing me. Excuse me. Not to say that God was punishing me, but I think God almost made her cheat on me because he knew that like I had room to grow and that it wasn't the right relationship. I think God knew I wasn't going to leave my ex no matter what she did.
Yeah.
And so he basically made shit happen, you know? And a lot of people, like, I don't mean to get too religious into this, but like a lot of people, they say, well, you know, if God is so good and so great, why does he let bad things happen? Because if everything was good and great all the time, you would never seek God's help. You would never look to him and ask him for his advice and his forgiveness and a vision for your life forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he naturally is going to make things happen in your life to bring you closer to him and to seek him out. And I kind of think that's what happened in my situation. You know,
That's a good way of looking
That's a
at it.
good way.
Yeah.
I've had a situation too, way back. And I was with the girl for about, almost 4 years. And the relationship was already fucking tough. It was already difficult.
it was toxic. Yeah,
It was already toxic because her attitude was fucking stupid. It was either 0 or 100. And she was fucking one day good, the next day fucking just irritated and fucking angry. You know what? And I dealt with it.
You know what you say to a girl with 2 black eyes?
What do you say?
Nothing. You already told her twice. Just kidding.
That's all I'll do. What? But so that shit was toxic as fuck. And I loved the girl, and that's what kept me with her. Like just dealing with it because I thought it would get better. And, you know, I also had her mom in my ear and telling me like, oh, things will get better. And the feelings were like really strong for me on my side. And then eventually she did what she did. I seen it.
Oh no, what'd you see? I gotta know.
Oh, well, you want to know?
Was she smashing?
No, I wasn't smashing.
Oh.
So I used to be fucking like when I had a girlfriend, I was like, all right, cool. Like I had to fucking be like that guy. Like I was always paying for shit. I was always trying to do shit, go the extra mile.
Yeah, you were a simp.
I was a simp. I was. I can't lie about it. I can't deny it. I was a simp. So
Simping ain't pimping, homie.
it ain't. But I learned a lot of valuable shit out of that.
There you go.
So once I seen what I seen, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck this, dude. I'm not even gonna fucking.
But what'd you see?
All right, you want to know?
I want to know.
So
you don't gotta get way into it, but like,
all right,
like she sent pictures.
All right, look. I can't get too deep because I don't want the whole world to know.
All right, that's
shit.
fine.
But I seen her with this dyke.
Oh, it was a lesbian?
It was a lesbian.
Oh, no.
But it wasn't even
You
like...
turned a girl lesbian?
It wasn't even a fucking, like, a girl. It was like a dude girl.
Dick game so bad he turned a girl lesbian?
Yeah. No, she was already like that. She was already in that.
She was like bi-curious?
Yeah. So once I saw that, I was like, all right. Like, no, I'm done.
Did you beat homegirl's ass?
No, I let it go. My thing was, it's a good thing that I seen it, and I'll leave it at that. Broke up with her, that was that. And I learned, like, fuck, the good thing is I did see that.
Yeah.
So that now I know, like, this is not what I want.
That's another thing about cheating, man. It's so hard to cover that shit up. You gotta, like, dude, you gotta delete pictures and text messages and then hope you don't bump into that person in town with your significant other. And I'm a firm believer, man, that the truth always comes to light.
Yeah.
So even if you are cheating, like it's gonna come up. You're
gonna slip up. With
yeah,
some
you're
shit,
gonna get caught, man. You might get away with it for a while, but eventually you're gonna get
You're
caught.
gonna get it. And the thing is too, I like it wasn't just that too. It's like it kind of led up because I would see like messages. I used to be that kind of guy.
I get friends.
Oh, let me see your text.
I get friends that ask me like about their ladies, and they're like, "Oh, you know, I don't know, dude. I don't know if she's cheating. Like, I want to go through her phone." And I'm like, "Fuck that. Don't go through her phone." Well, I want to know, and I'm like, "You'll know. You'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Don't trip. Don't try to force finding it out. Just let it happen.
Yep.
You'll find out. You know."
That's the best thing that fucking happened.
And you got to also go with your gut feeling. If you feel like your significant other's cheating or being unfaithful, they probably are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to go with your gut feel. Your gut is like 9 times out of 10 always right. Always. You know?
Yeah.
Well, what about your experience?
Well,
What was his name?
I didn't even ask about none of that shit.
No, the guy you're dating. What was his name?
No.
Took you a minute to catch on.
Yeah. I was like,
You got it, right? You got it.
You both were laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, what the motherfucker. Now I was working graveyard shift. I was going to school for electronic engineering.
Quick question. Were you simping or pimping?
I was simping.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's the common
that's
denominator.
it.
Young, dude. When you're young, you're
I think that's the common theme here.
It is.
If you're simping, you're gonna get fucking cheated on.
It really is, man.
So it's better
like
just
the
be
whole-
a fucking PIMP.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like they say, nice guys fucking finish
They
last.
sure do.
That's what it
They
is.
sure fucking
Girls keep saying they want that shit.
But nice guys let their women finish first, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
The nice guys can't last that long. No.
Bullshit.
No.
Nice guys let their ladies finish first, then they finish last.
They get fucked over last.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, either way, getting fuck's better than getting unfucked. All right, enough jokes. I want to know your side.
Yeah, I worked a graveyard shift. I was going to school right after work, and I was doing an internship. So I was fucking busy. But my mentality was like, and it was a 4-year relationship. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna focus on this because this is gonna help our relationship out in the long run. Well, fucking after doing that for, I don't know, like 6 months, 9 months, she sat me down. She's like, I gotta tell you something.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what's up? She's like, I've been talking to someone else.
Oh shit.
So at least she was straight up with me, you know? But it caught me off guard. I was like, damn, dude, like I am thinking that I'm doing something positive for our relationship. And here you are being, I guess, selfish.
So what'd you do?
I went to work 2 hours earlier just because I was like, I don't know how to handle this information.
Did you cry?
No, I told my coworkers about it and I was just pissed. And I went home and I was like, you know what?
Fuck that bitch.
I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
It made me feel like shit, you know, because I was like, you know, the hard work that I was putting into the relationship, it made me question me as a man, you know, it made me question myself in all kinds of ways. You know, even like, wait, I would sit at the dinner table and you knew that you were talking to someone else behind my back and she was really cool, like really good at hiding it.
Yeah.
I didn't see any signs. I had no gut feeling, nothing. So it caught me off guard.
That sucks.
It did. But what helped me out a lot was afterwards, I ended up like randomly watching a movie called The Yes Man with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
And I did that. I like opened myself up to like different events, scenarios that I would normally wouldn't. And I said yes to like every opportunity that would show itself to me. And it was weird. It'd be like,
Even men.
let's not go there. But nah, man. It was crazy. Like I was getting invited to different places. Like I like met different people.
Like pride parades and shit, right?
That as well, man. Dude, I met producers there, man. It was like, dude, it was like, fuck, man. But it was crazy because, yeah, it was a really cool experience. Like I was able to find myself and more.
So you guys have you guys ever been cheated on and stayed with that person to try to work it out?
I did once.
I did fucking a few times, man. That's what fucked me up.
Mm.
That's what, like, now, never again. That's my my little rule If I get cheated on once, we're done. That's it. R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a few times I've been cheated on multiple times, man. Multiple times by the same chick and by different chicks, and yeah, it's messy. I don't want to really even talk about my experiences.
So were you a sim?
A simp?
You were major.
Yeah,
simp.
or were you a pimp?
Oh yeah, I'm
You
a
was
major simp. Yeah.
Yeah. Back then.
Nah, still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll spit in your mouth,
Oh,
but like,
yikes!
not your mouth.
Well, you
You
keep
said
fucking bringing
him.
it. You're
You
like,
said him.
No,
you're-
like
this whole episode, you've been trying to groom me in some fucking way. Here you are talking about wanting to spit in my fucking mouth.
Hey, you gotta try it at least
Yeah.
Nah,
once.
man.
No, dude, I'm a nice guy. I look like an asshole and I sound like an asshole, but I'm a nice guy. I'll buy you roses and take you out to dinners and like treat you good. But yeah, I mean, I totally get it. Nice guys do finish last. I think girls
Oh,
girls
for sure.
love
For
girls
sure.
love that toxic shit, dude.
Yeah.
for sure.
They love toxic. You know, they want like chaos and drama and like they want the bad boy, the fucking, you know, the cowboy, biker, whatever it is. You know, they want that fucking.
Because of what? It keeps things
They don't
exciting.
want. They say they want the, you know, the 9 to 5 cookie cutter guy that handles all his shit and, you know, has his shit together, but internally I don't think that's really what they want. They want the fucking bad boy. They want the excitement and all that shit, you know? It's weird. It's really weird. But you gotta just, as a man, you gotta try to keep things exciting
Mm-hmm.
in your relationship. And you gotta try to not be a simp 24/7. There's nothing wrong with treating your lady good and, you know, being there for her when she needs it and being nice to her and romantic and all that. But I just don't think you can be that way 24/7.
Sure can.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Every
think
now
you're
and
right,
then,
man.
you just gotta smack them or no, I'm just kidding. But
Put your foot down.
yeah, you gotta stand up for yourself,
You
man.
do. You gotta have a backbone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Keep
Have a
things
fucking
fresh.
backbone.
Yeah.
Don't
Make
let
sure,
no one walk all over you.
make sure you can get your penis hard.
Learn how to say no.
Mhm.
That's one
Try
of the
new
issues.
try new things in the bedroom. Spice it up.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
You know, you can't always be doing missionary and doggy. That shit gets old. It's either looking at the ceiling or looking at the bed. Like, you know, you got to flop them around a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's all about the angles, you know, the angles. So I got one other thing to say. It's very important. If you're watching this and you ever cheated on me, I hope you get shit on by a bird. That's all I got.
By a bird?
By bird.
Yeah, big ass
That's it.
bird.
Like big bird.
Nah,
Bald fucking eagle.
I'd rather be a monkey from a tree.
What? Get shit on
From a big ass gorilla.
Dang.
like at the zoo, just throw his shit at him?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the girls that cheated on you?
Nah.
Not worth
Nah,
your time?
Not worth my time.
Well, I want to say, I hope you guys hit Isaac up. Tell him you miss him.
Nah, I don't want that shit. I don't want no problems. I'm
I
good.
just want you to get the men back in your life.
Fuck you.
Man, cheating's tough.
I'll have to get them in the next episode.
I hope there's not too many people watching this that have been cheated on, but if it happens, man or girl, you're gonna be all right. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You know, you're gonna find that person that wants to lock you down like these two guys got. I don't even know why I'm telling you this shit because it ain't happening for me anytime soon.
I want to hear this.
You got the most single guy here telling our viewers that everything's gonna be
Everything's
okay.
gonna be okay. You're really. He's telling himself that.
Everything is
Nah,
definitely
dude.
not gonna be okay. You're gonna be alone for a long time. Get yourself a dog or a cat and just fucking cry.
Just live life, experience shit. If bad shit happens, just know that things can get better. That's it, man. Like, you can never guarantee that good things will always happen, but just know that things can always be better.
Yeah. And yet, we've all been cheated on, and we're here. We're all here, man.
Yep.
It's interesting you say that.
Ooh, I didn't say that at all in this episode.
You live, you learn, you move on.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and if
you
you're
got to
the-
fucking learn from that.
If you're the type of person that cheats on people, man, keep doing your thing. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'd rather know
I hope
who they are.
I hope you get shit on.
We'd rather know who they are than not.
Yeah.
You know.
Grow some fucking balls. Put your big girl panties on. Be real with the fucking person. If you're not feeling that shit, end it. End that shit.
Yeah.
If you're fucking married and worried about the kids or the house, you'll figure that shit out. You'll figure it out.
That's all we got on that
it.
topic.
That's it.
Next week,
Good.
something positive.
Yeah.
No more cheating.
And hopefully I don't miss this next one.
Yeah.
Because that last one you guys did, the part 2 that I missed, was awesome.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of haters on part 1. Hope you get pooped on.
Now keep the comments
Buy
coming.
a
We
sma-
like it.
Buy a smaller bird. A nice wet poop. One that just gets all in your hair.
I don't mind the haters. It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
We're getting
They're not hating on you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind.
Keep hating on this guy.
There's a reason
You
for
got
that.
no reason to hate on him.
No,
Yeah,
we
I
want the
think this
engagement. We
guy.
want these conversations. If you've been cheated on, if you're willing to share your story, please, we want to hear it. We like talking about this stuff. If there's another episode down the line where maybe we didn't get to talk about a specific scenario, but we could talk about it.
Also, if you're single and you're hot, add my Instagram right here.
Right there.
We out.
Peace.